All right, darlings, gather round. Have you ever wondered where you stand on the grand old ladder of wealth in our beloved UK? You know, that thing we're not supposed to talk about, but totally obsess over in private? Well, fret no more. Today, we're diving headfirst into the fascinating, sometimes scandalous world of the 5 levels of wealth in the UK. From the working class heroes to the upper crust, we're going to unpack what sets each level apart. Buckle up, Buttercup, because this is going to be a wild ride. Let's start with the backbone of our nation, the wonderful working class. We're talking nurses, builders, shop assistants, the lot. Now, their income might not be massive, think somewhere between £15,000 to £30,000 a year, but their hearts, huge. They work incredibly hard, often juggling multiple jobs, and still manage to find joy in the simple things. A night down the pub, a cheeky takeaway, cheering on their local footy team. Life can be tough, a bit like that stain you just can't get out of your best white shirt, but they face it all with a smile and a good dose of humor. Next up, the lower middle class, always on the move, always striving for that little bit extra. They're teachers, office workers, perhaps even own a small business. Earning between £30,000 to £50,000, they're able to enjoy a few more luxuries. Think holidays abroad, package deals, of course. A decent used car, maybe even a cheeky weekend break in the Cotswolds. They're all about working hard, saving up and dreaming of that day they finally upgrade to a detached house. However, they're also a bit anxious about slipping down the ladder, which makes them fascinating to watch, darling. Just fascinating. Chapter 3. Middle class. Comfortable and content. The middle class, comfortable, content, and utterly predictable. They're the doctors, the lawyers, the successful managers, earning a respectable £50,000 to £80,000 a year. They've got their own homes, perhaps even a holiday cottage in Cornwall, and they love nothing more than a good bottle of wine and a good moan about the school fees. Oh, and let's not forget their organic food obsession. It's like they're single-handedly keeping the local farmers' market afloat. They're living the dream, or at least a very well-curated version of it. Chapter 4. Upper middle class, a cut above. Now we're moving into rarefied air, darlings. The upper middle class earning a cool £80,000 to £200,000 a year. They're the CEOs, the high-flying entrepreneurs, the ones who summer in Tuscany and send their children to schools with names you can barely pronounce. They drive luxury cars, wear designer clothes, and their idea of a budget is what the rest of us call a really good month. They're ambitious, driven, and always on the lookout for the next big thing, whether it's a new investment opportunity or a Michelin-starred restaurant. Chapter 5. Upper class in a league of their own. And finally, we reach the peak of the pyramid, the elusive upper class. These are the landed gentry, the old money families, the celebrities with more zeros in their bank accounts than cents. They live in sprawling estates, jet set around the globe on private planes, and their family trees probably have their own Wikipedia page. They move in a world of high society parties, exclusive clubs, and philanthropy that makes headlines. Frankly, they're a bit of a mystery to us mere mortals, but that's part of their allure, isn't it? And there you have it, my dears, a whirlwind tour of the 5 levels of wealth in the UK. From struggling artists to captains of industry, we've seen it all. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. After all, everyone loves a good gossip about the haves and the have-yots, right? Leave a comment below on which level you think you belong to. And remember, darling, it's not about the size of your bank balance, but the size of your heart, and maybe your shoe collection. Until next time.